Welcome to my American History Notes Revised. I'm using this format to help me think through what I want to change or what I want to dig deeper into when I'm studying American history. So, because I've already given this information out at least once, and like I say, I'm going through it again, and I want to see what I'm going to. So, this is really more for me, but I'm hoping that other people will feel free to make comments. And it's worked so far because I did have a. I'm learning a lot about the Spanish Empire in the Americas, and information that I was given that traditional historians give out that was wrong or perhaps questionable. So, let me get back here to Jamestown. In 1622, Powhatan, remember the chief of the local Native Americans, his successor, his brother, whose name is pronounced as I see it, Opechancanough, and I apologize to his descendants if I didn't pronounce his name right. He decided that the Jamestown colony was a bit too successful, and he tried to wipe it out. He killed a great number of colonists in the process. Now, this really upset a lot of Jamestown people, not just for the killing and stuff, but because Native children had been, going to school and things like that, and many of them thought there was a real good relationship. Now, TV shows and movies will, especially if they're made in the last 50 years, as the communists have become more and more taking more and more control of film, TV, and higher education. They're always portrayed as being just cruel, racist, thoughtless people. The whites are, and there's no balance. So there were Native children going to school, and there was a lot of good rapport. So it was a surprise. It was a shock. That's what I'm reading. If you find something different, please let me know. But the result of this was to make Virginia a crown colony run by the king after he sued the Virginia Company in court for their negligence and won, with the company dissolving and the crown taking control. Now, it's clear that if united Native American tribes or nations could have slowed down the English invasion, if not stopped it entirely, although the pressures, economic and otherwise, to move westward across the Atlantic may have been insurmountable in the conquest of the United States, part of North America, which took about 250 years, was probably inevitable. It wasn't like a conquest like the Norman conquest of England, where one group of people were trying to conquer another country. It was individual conquests, individual fights for 250 years that resulted in the European descendants, people of European descent, taking control of the continent. Now, one of the inducements by the Virginia Company was to offer men who took at least 250 people to America at their own expense a tract of land of at least 1,250 acres, which they could govern themselves. These tracts, called hundreds or particular plantations, are the forebears of such names on the map as Martin's Hundred, Bennett's Welcome, and Archer's Hope. Now, next, I want to talk about the origin of the Plymouth colony, first permanent English settlement in New England. So we'll stop there. I hope if you watch this today, you'll click like and subscribe or follow and share it to somebody else. But feel free to make comments. So if you want to add something to help us all learn, or you want to dispute something I've said, I look forward to it. Okay? Thank you.